by Chris Hatherall. The official team of the tournament at a World Cup is always eagerly awaited but rather predictable, so maybe it's time to celebrate the alternative heroes who have made the tournament so special. We're talking about the players who made the news, who went viral, and who entertained us in so many different ways other than with their footballing skills. Forget GOATs and Golden Boot candidates, these were the real stars of the World Cup, the players who made the news, who went viral, and who entertained us in so many ways other than with their footballing skills. Matt Ryan, Australia. The Brighton man played well enough in the group stages for Australia, but what made him a huge favourite with neutrals was a story that he paid for 27 members of his family to follow him around Russia on holiday. Just a shame the Aussies, and the Ryans, went home early. Yerry Mina, Colombia. The gangly centre-half was an absolute bundle of energy for Colombia, defending like a demon and scoring 2 goals in the tournament. But it was the second that made him famous because it came in the very last minute of a last 16 clash against England, just when it looked like Harry Kane. Samuel Umtiti, France. He may make it into the real best 11 too, but he deserves to be here for his wonderful hip-wiggling goal celebration in the semi-final against Belgium. Already named celebration of the tournament on Twitter. Roman Torres, Panama. Maybe he proved more style than substance in the end, but what a character. The dreadlocked centre-back, the heaviest man in the tournament, thundered in 2 tackles and made his presence felt. Sadly, he retired from international football after Panama went out, but it was fun while it lasted. Milad Mohammadi, Iran. Left-back Mohammadi is famous for his somersault throw-ins, but it all went rather wrong in the last minute against Spain when he bottled out halfway through and sheepishly took a short throw to a teammate instead. My absolute highlight of the World Cup so far is the failed front flip throw-in by Iran in the last minute of. The Corinthians man deserves a mention as the only member of the Brazil squad based in his own country, and did a sterling job standing in for injured Danilo when called upon. Cheikhou Kouyaté, Senegal. Leader of Senegal's popular and joyous pre-match dance warm-up routine which became an internet hit. You'd need a heart of stone not to smile. Mbaye Niang, Senegal. We're squeezing the forward into a midfield role for 2 reasons. Firstly, he scored one of the tournament's most controversial goals, against Poland, running back on the pitch from the sidelines just as the Poles passed the ball back to their keeper. But karma did for him in the end. His yellow in the final game against Colombia ensured Senegal became the first team to go out of the World Cup on fair play. Artem Dzyuba, Russia. Sometimes only a formal, "well done corporal," is the best goal celebration. So when Russia's Dzyuba came off the bench in their opening game against Saudi Arabia and scored within 60 seconds to make it 3-0, coach Stanislav Cherchesov marked the occasion by standing tall and saluting his substitute. It was a routine repeated against both Egypt and Spain. Top Gun. Michy Batshuayi, Belgium, scored against Tunisia, but his moment of fame came after Adnan Januzaj scored against England. Batshuayi opted to celebrate by lashing the ball back into the net, only the ball bounced off the upright and straight into his face instead. An absolute classic for the internet brigade. A balada ko Vitsalova mi lembro do mito at Batshuayi. Determined to ask a question, Vardy waited until the end before piping up. This is Jamie Vardy from the Vardy Express. How big is the diameter of your head?